This series is made possible by my Patreon members. Thank you for supporting the journey. I was visiting my friend Ronan in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, when he had this brilliant idea that I should try cruising. The only problem is that I've never set foot on a cruise ship before. The only thing he could find was the Margaritaville at Sea Paradise. That's a 2-day cruise from Palm Beach to the Bahamas. Perfect for testing the waters maybe, without a massive commitment. I'm from Ireland and I knew absolutely nothing about Jimmy Buffett or the whole Margaritaville concept. So we booked the cruise, and next day we took a $40 Uber ride from Fort Lauderdale up to the port of Palm Beach. And this is my first time seeing the cruise ship. Let us out here.
Oh, is that for you guys?
No, because we could be ages waiting, we can just walk up along, so...
Okay.
It'll save you a bit of time.
You can do a U-turn.
Okay, alright, sounds good.
There was quite a big lineup of cars at the port. Some of those were dropping people off, and some of those were probably parking. This series is made possible by my Patreon. It turns out this is a great place to get a photograph of the ship, which is technically called the Margaritaville at Sea Paradise. They've now got 2 ships, you know. The other one's called the Islander. And yes, I look like I haven't brushed my hair today because I probably haven't.
Hello from the port of Palm Beach, Florida. I'm Patrick Hughes and this is Margaritaville.
Cruise passengers can self-park for about $19 a day at the port of Palm Beach, but I think these cars are lined up for valet parking, which costs $75 for a 3-day cruise.
Well, there's people getting on board anyway.
We travelled in late March and it was actually cold. Luckily, I had packed a sweater. If you're wondering where Ronan is walking to, he's trying to find the end of the line. This is the valet parking here on the right-hand side, by the way. You'll see it a bit more clearly in a minute. It clearly takes time to unpack all of your stuff, hand that over to the luggage service, and have your car taken away. So that explains the length of the line. And yes, the embarkation line is all the way back here. Look at all those people. There are vending machines if you need them, but I didn't discern that there was a toilet here, so sorry about that. The following items are banned. Your own alcohol, water, soda, knives, and guns. I didn't film the actual security line. You can kind of see it through that window. But it's like a standard airport security. With one compromise, they didn't seem all that interested. If you thought you were through the worst of the lining up, you haven't even begun. This is the line-up for identity check and to get your room key. The only way to avoid this is if you've pre-booked an express pass or a signature package that has priority boarding, or if you're staying in a suite.
J3, the Margaritaville cruise.
Line.
Still in line.
Line number 3. So there's a line to get into the building, and then you put your bag through security with the security guard who's not particularly interested in what's going through, which is not great for our collective health. And then we've got this line, which does what?
Makes us wait more.
Yeah. I think this is where we get our stateroom keys, they check our documents, and they check passports. So it's a mild saga.
You can see that special area for express or priority customers. You'll be assigned an early arrival window with one of those packages. I'll cover food and drink in more detail in the next video, but you'll notice here on the right hand side, the drinks package for this 2-night cruise is offered here at $99 US. We paid just $89 by prepaying for that package. Check if it's available on your particular cruise. By the way, stick with me, I'm also going to cover disembarkation at the end of this video. There's one final security check before you can go ahead and get on board. The good news is, when that's done, you can go ahead and get on board, and it's flat the whole way, so you can roll your case very easily on board.
That took so long. You think I'm kidding you? We were there. How long were we there, Ronan?
We were there for just over an hour. Inside, and about 40 minutes outside.
An hour and 45 minutes.
We were very glad to see that flip-flop made famous by the Margaritaville song.
So once again, folks, it is imperative that you please listen to the announcements and only come down once it is your turn to do so.
As far as I can tell, we actually arrived into Palm Beach around 5:30 a.m. or a little bit earlier than that. When I got up at 7:30, my phone showed that I'd been in US roaming service for 2.5 hours. Anyway, we've had breakfast, had our shower, walked around the ship a little bit, and it's really, really slow getting off. Only certain decks are being allowed off, and only people who have passports. Now, you can take this trip if you travel only with a birth certificate, which will seem strange to some Europeans, but not to some North Americans, because you can travel between the NAFTA countries of Canada, the United States, and Mexico using only your birth certificate. We haven't yet been called, so we're walking around, enjoying a little bit of sunshine and admiring the docks of Palm Beach.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye now. Well, off we go.
Although I think there's a lot of positive things to say about Margaritaville at sea, we had a lot of fun, really. The embarkation and disembarkation processes are both incredibly slow. Improving those would really improve the quality of the experience.
Thank you very much for joining me from here at the port of Palm Beach in Florida.
It's a goodbye from me.
That's a goodbye from me. Take care. Bye-bye.